Hello, welcome back. Episode 10. I don't remember where I left off, so let's figure it out. I am aware that the pre-recordings previous to this, the volume is a little bit lower, so I'm hoping I fix that this time, but we'll see. You can always let me know in the comments. Also, I'm going to reduce the length of the video slightly, because there's been a couple of comments mentioned about them being too long, so we'll reduce that and see how that goes. So we'll continue where we left off yesterday. I think I need to obviously let this clear out first. There's still too much negative oxygen up there, or polluted oxygen that we need to get rid of. Plus we need to get rid of all of this dirty water and then continue to move up to then somehow, but I haven't established it yet, figure out how we get rid of all of this cold without making, of course, puddles everywhere for when it turns into inevitable liquid, because there will be polluted ice there, as you can see, and polluted ice there also, so that will make a right mess. So what I'm going to do first is get that, because that's off-gassing, so I want to make sure that we pick up this liquid here to stop any off-gassing, and there, because of course unless we get rid of this water, it's going to cause off gas. This obviously is unavoidable until we get rid of it. We do have chlorine in here, but I think all of this area is again too hot. So we've got too hot, too cold. That's the dream thing, to make pajamas. That's new. I've not actually dealt with that before. There are buffs or achievements based on that, sleeping in pajamas, but I haven't got there, so we'll have to figure that out as we get there. I'm not sure how much further this 3/4 complete in terms of this grub. That'll be our first one. I think it'll be happy in there and eats the same food, but I'm not 100% sure, so we'll have to figure that one out. And then in terms of going downwards, we can't get any lower than that. We did break through, so what I actually want to do here is I like digging across just to make sure we can get all the resources that we need. Is the iron, copper, and that's coal. I don't think we've got plenty of coal, but what I'll do is put this here. So if we put a structure in there, just a rough structure, it doesn't really matter what, and then I could dig into there and just make sure that all of these coal pots are out, just to make sure we keep the power going, because I don't have a better solution yet for power. There is one here as well, so I'll do the same. Dig straight over to this. And then, of course, using scaffolding, as I call it, or ladders, we can build that out without any issues. Start carpet. Yes. Right, I'll wait for them to do that, so I'll hopefully be able to clear that out quickly. I'll be right back. Okay, that's much better. So we've now got 70 ton of coal, which is more than double what we had before I did that, so that's worth it. And here I'm going to start cleaning out some of these unnecessary ladders now I've done the building. Just to tidy it up a little bit. And in doing so, it might give me or at least an idea about what I want to do next. A couple more rooms, I don't think I need them. Temperature wise here, this is all secure, so what I want to actually do is copy this. And basically I want to copy these rooms across here. Again, I don't need all of this space, but I likely will do at some point. So just to keep, whoops, that's not a straight line at all. But just to keep up with expanding and giving the duplicate something to do, I will clear that out. I'll also make way for the doors straight away. And here. And lastly there. It may end up being farms or something similar, but until I need them, it doesn't really matter. There's a random airlock there that's no longer required. Okay. And then we can dig all of this out. This, all of this, and all of this. I'm going to be a bit more careful here due to the temperature drop. I'm actually going to cancel that all together and leave it like that. And then of course I can clean up these last few bits here. I will also cancel that just so I can get in to these. And I also want that plant, so I'm gonna, unless the temperature is a problem, that's okay. Actually, that was quite cold there. It's -1. I'm not gonna touch that, so that's fine. I can just go straight across here. And then I'll put some stuff in there, which allows me to uproot that straight away. Okay. So, as long as they continue to do that, we've now got plenty of space. We've got another duplicate again. Let's have a look. We don't really need the fern, so husbandry's good. Decreased morale bonus, decor morale, yeah, and creativity. That doesn't matter. So let's get you. I'll quickly pause it to figure out this here. Improve farming, and it's Marie. So go to properties, and that's priorities, not properties. Apologies. We want farming max, and we want ranching max. And then in your spare time, we'll drop that for cleaning up, just to make sure that trying to get rid of this crazy amount of items. I went blank there. I was trying to read two things at once. I'm just thinking actually, because I want to move a bedroom altogether. So where can I move a bedroom to? I think I might put one here, which means I can deconstruct this. I'm going to use this area for mess tables to make sure there's plenty of people to sit, because that's 12 now, so there's 6. Yeah, that's 13, so that's good. Much better. Still counts as a mess hall, so that's additional 3 there as well. We're obviously going to get that counting too, I hope. No, it's too big. 64, okay, so We 68. We've got something that's trapped here, of course, so let's emergency that. Actually, no, let's just emergency dig that. And then they'll fall and they'll be safe. There you go. Okay, good. So they've got through there, and that's good. There is all of this oxalite, which could be handy, but we need to get it stored somewhere so it doesn't off-gas unnecessarily. But actually, that is where they were suffocating, so it was useful. Okay. So what I'm actually going to do here is just check 64 blocks is there. So that's a maximum size for this room. So I am just going to do that. And then that will count as a bedroom, which will give us another bonus. And then that little bit at the back can just be a toilet or anything really. For now it doesn't matter. I didn't really structure it to be the same, so I didn't measure these out, I just kind of built them. So what I've actually ended up doing is 21, and then obviously it's actually 5 high, obviously for a 4 block room, that's the size I like. I'm going to get rid of that there. That should count right now. No, it still says it's big. I'm sure that is 64. Oh, yeah, that's not finished. It's me not paying attention. There we go. So we will speed up that. Try and keep the doors open so it doesn't slow everybody down. Because as long as the door's there, it counts as a room. And then if you just hold them open, obviously I wouldn't hold the farm doors open because stuff will get out, but what I use is this, and then if I just go around and open all of the doors again, I'm not going to do that one because there is a grub there that needs sorting. That's our first one, so that should be interesting, but I'm going to leave that. This door can stay open because this is the research facility. Of course I've done this so that when we need that research from the radiation, it should fire from the generator into this reflector reflector here, and then obviously goes into there and into this, and then it accumulates into this machine. I did test it when I first built it, and after a couple of goes I got it to hit the right spot, but I haven't actually done any work with it yet in regards to actually that stage of the research, because I don't like researching too far in advance because I lose track of what I'm doing. I am now eyeballing this area, so this slime, all of this, and of course all of this polluted water as well, down to here. I want that gone. Now it is a little bit warm, but 37 isn't the end of the world. So what I'm going to do, I think what I'll do is, this is the liquid bottom here, so if we make it level with that and go to there. No, I can't because I've got this, so I've got to go to there, right? Yes. And then of course I'm going to dig out all of this, all of this, and all of this, and what I'll do is I'll tell it what I want it to do, and then I'll use the ladders as the scaffolding to allow them to actually achieve this. It's going to be messy. I'm going to deconstruct everything that's there so that we've got that, and of course I don't know, obviously I don't want to cancel these. Deconstruct that, and then I can get all these structures set up, and then for you I can speed it up, and hopefully it'll be a reasonably interesting time lapse because that's a lot of ground to get out. I also need to make sure that nobody suffocates because that would be tragic. I haven't killed anybody yet. I'm not planning on it, but I don't usually have a say in it when I do things wrong, so we'll see. Just get a few of these ladders in. I'm just randomly placing them. We'll see how poorly I've placed them as time goes on, but if I do this and across, I think we're going to have a lot of water to clear up after this, but I am looking at probably moving the basin. So this basin here, I can probably drop that water in there as well and put the dirty water tower somewhere else. Again, I haven't actually established what I want to do with that yet, but let's see how this goes. I'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. So I did make a bit of a mistake there. I underestimated the amount of liquid that was going to come out of all of that, and it overflowed a bit into here, but it doesn't matter. It's not the base, it's just down where it's a bit warm anyway, so if anything it probably helped cool it down a little bit. I've got phosphorus in there. I don't know how I made that, I can't remember, but that's terrifying. 600 degrees in there. So obviously the volcano's erupted and melted a lot of things together. So we do actually have a structure here now. I did not mean to prioritize that to there. But of course I think for now this is going to be enough for this episode. I'm trying to keep them shorter, so we'll move on to the next episode to do this one. But thank you for watching, and if you do like it, please like it. Take care, thank you, bye bye.